nhớ rồi trong nhà gì cái tên nó chả hôm nay giờ lo đôi hôm tiền này của trâu xong ốp phần của bé của giờ bỏ đi va sơ chế để mong truyền sinh đến luôn cho đó lúc giờ sinh phao sinh Minnesota số sự lúc nào cũng cho bé các bạn sẽ cho kỹ tôi tự trả trâu Yia Xiong và trâu tu chứng sự cho đó họ trong sinh phao tóm một tua ở bên lui tao là nó là lúc nó rồi thì tôi tự trả cho là lúc chế để nó tu chứng sự nhá là nó cũng cho bên đó sau đó hơi tháo bên lọc kia cho để vì lý giá thế tôi tự trả nhá là nó tất cả nó cũng cho bên gà mà sẽ cái tự trả lúc nào thì giờ dùng lý giá vấn đề ý thả của sao có kia có tụ kia mình chỉ là bây giờ là chỉ bảo vấn đề ý thả à
Oli ok của gia sản đòn hơi giờ này lúc nào biết của gia sản đòn hay của gia thuận cái này rồi nhớ được khó cái ởตัวcứ bay lúc nào theo
kia là bây giờ là chỉ sẽ khóตัวcứ bay nó còn luôn chỉ lùi ra đấy thế
khó biếtตัวcứ bay nó do Saint Paul Police Department ởตัวตำรวจต้องมาไปxin giờ hùa Yia Xiong nó tuaอย่าชิดเกตใจเป็ดชิดเสียเป็ดตัวกือไปเต้าสู้เก่งจันจังโจYia Xiongนะ
khó kia nó này这里被quân hòn tới số sự đông đâu ya但是这里có tới hết tụ committee nhá còn nó tua cho mong tới cứ bay còn nó khi mình chỉ bây giờ là chỉ bao xe giờ lý giá thế à
ya vì thì lúc ở lên tâm thế cầu in đó tạm lo tàu tàu tu xin giờ Yia Xiong đó lúc chế nếu tiếng gà trong hồ chế là tạm lo chỉ thon cho tàu trong lúc họ trong thế chế nếu tàu đã khá là chỉ tạm lo chỉ lên phong phong trong nửa tua là chỉ giờ lấyไปป่อต่อเตียตำรวจตัวนำตำรวจชอบสื่อตัวหนังสือหาเชียตัว DS เกลียมกายเด้อไอ้ตัวล่อยังมั่วกับไม่มั่วจีกับมั่วตาลิมองหายเด้อตัวจอเจนึงรัวตึงกาเขาเจเราชอบสื่อมันจะรัวเขาจ้องไอ้กับรัวตรงตลอดรัวมั่วรัวตัวเดี๋ยวเขาเชียหมดสินะเจไปป่อต่อแต่คนน่ะไปจิตเจ้าเชียวิหายเตียยาแล้วตัวเต้าเยลินอตากีเต่าแล้วตัวก็ที่กุนตานะ bé thế thì tôi cứ bay tàu số rất kiện chẳng được có chỉ sau lên làm gì là
lúc nó rồi thì rồi tôi cứ bay là khi mình chỉ thấy kỹ tôi cứ bay nó này mong sư lò mua rồi hay nên theo là dùng chả
rồi nó mà giờ rồi thì bé nè khó chơi là nó chơi rồi thì trong lúc còn tắm luôn là nó bé mua Black Lives Matter bé mua cho nên trả khi đúng đó đào loạn organization tôi là bé cứ bay theo ta xin hôm nay giờ nuôi ởตัวđầu chập là thếตัวtrong đùa đó nè
khó kế tôi cứ bán là tôi cứ sửa là có sao để có chủ một cái bi một cái sầu sầu thế bao thì lại bây tôi thấy đi chả kia đi chả hả thì tuần này tuần này有我gì rồi nó cứ bán là大众是主要跟gì thế
bé tôi cứ nằm mà chờ nhân nhiều khoa khoa cái bi sữa mà bé chỉ cứ gì mà chỉ trong chăn nó mà bé chỉ nên hu chỉ ở đó chỉ tôi cứ bay ở đó đi tới tên nó bé cứ bay một bộ môn gì bé cứ con ta bé son tàu cho nó chứ giờ nó chứ chỉ tay bé tay lụp bé tông cần đó bé chỉ không cứ gì nữa mà giờ lên đó nôn nào mà chuyện tôi cứ trong đó ý trong gì trong đó nó sẽ tòn tên nó bé hay dùng cứ trong lực khó rồi ta sẽ bé mà là khi trong nên gì bé có sao còn nó chứ lần đó bé rồi bé cái cho tay mình nó có món tàu sâu dài rừng chia có lưỡi nhẹ rồi chỉ tham mà tua bỏ chơi li tụ chơi li tại sao là tua Yia Xiong nó là cho
ít khó để cái công ty là bé hắn mong có sao đi chả
để cái công ty nó mà tụ chỉ tụ nhót đấy của hạt tiền nhót đấy là tụ nhót đấy của hạt tiền chỉ khổng nó thế chứ tụ tàu chờ tụ bé của tụ chờ tụ thế thế rồi sau đó tụ chỉ tàu là lúc xe luôn chứ nhưng tụ là thế ta chỉ mà giờ này tụ tàu bé sát thọ còn này tụ nó bé công ty vì thế bé sang chờ sự chỉ sang chống này nè
ít là lúc trời trên có giờ pha đó bé trên này cho gì bé hắn mong theo họ chỉ mong theo những thốt được họ chỉ thốt được bỏ họ kê đó tụ mót xe tụ dùng đi chả lo nhưng mua thì cái hay lo đi chả đó sau đó你个喺內就多講到啲多講佢擺了，我給用些切件樣，但是就好多只刀天那個係有咯，是的。
我那真的是个对那家朋友说嘛，说说多，看那要被吃，我都冷từ被我都被蒙死，要点那叫鸟的，如简单就多知道，杀他ก่อนได้ฮะตรงนี้เนี่ยตัวเป็ดเทียเป็ดสาเตาแต่เนี่ยจะเราอยู่ไปอยู่ป่าจะเราชิดถอดที่ต่อไปคือตัวเป็ดเสด็จคือยาลินแต่เป็ดต้องกันเนี่ยไอ้เนี่ยตัวมัวเจอดอนเราซาเจอดอนต่อไปว่าชนะเวียเทียเป็ดแต่เขาหลุดในเขาหรือวอลเทียเทียสักกินยันอย่างตาถ้าตัวเป็ดมองเสด็จยาลินแต่เทียทองกว่าหูตัวเนี่ยเทียตัวเตาเราจะรู้เจตัวเทีย họ giờ mua nhà là họ cho tôi đồng này thế họ tôi to họ là họ giờ rong họ tụi nhóc cái đây là pha nhà tôi nó pe hồ đốc cũ là tao pe mà li mua tụi này mà pe tụi chơi rồi đó thế họ không đó mà khi đó này mà họ sang nhà tôi cho nhóc đây là nó họ giờ cho nhóc rể nó là họ tôi cùng pe thế họ ngã tôi pe thế pe họ mua sầu chia thế nhà chiaแต่ฉันจะได้สิเลยเนี่ยสิจะเป็นอยู่ต้องกันเนี่ยจะเลยอยู่ไปอยู่หน่อยไปที่เลยอยู่ต่อเที่ยวนั่นน่ะนี่สิก็ต้องจับพิงเชื่อมช่วยสตูไปยังมัว Facebook ที่มาแต่สิเขากูมุ่งสิต่อได้เที่ยวในตัวปฏิสัสื่อลีเดี๋ยวที่YouTube เดี๋ยวน่ะว่าไปจอดตรงนั้นน่ะยังเหมือนเขาตัวเที่ยว有主多是贡献呐，所以要多牛百万代都告诉有主多。เทียจะกินอย่างเราเป็นส่วนสุดก่อนเทียตอนเรากุนเทียตอนเราก็เป็นเทียตอนเราใหญ่ช่องจะเป็นเทียตอนเราเป็นเสด็จจงมุ่งเสด็จเลยนะหายาแต่เป็นเทียตอนจะกินอย่างเราใหญ่ช่องจะเป็นเทียตอนจะกินอย่างเราเป็นจงมุ่งเหลียวสอดเจียเราไม่อยู่ตัวปัจเจริญตัวตุเดนนะ
That we continue to show up in solidarity, and I will say this probably every single time that we join together as a community. I will continue to say that no matter what we look like, no matter what we have or don't have, no matter any of those things, that we must show up and that an injustice done to one of us is an injustice done to all of us. We must believe in our hearts. We must believe in our hearts that an injustice that is done to one human being is an injustice done to all human beings. We cannot back down or be quiet about the injustices that this department and other departments around Minnesota have done to hurt our families.
Peace. No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
When do we want it? Now. When do we want it? Now. No justice.
No peace.
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 No justice.
No peace. Yia Xiong. Yia Xiong. Yia Xiong. Yia Xiong. Yia Xiong. Yia Xiong. No justice. No peace. 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 What do we need? What do we need? Louder, guys. What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? What?
我找人家做人做多多一都那 Guys coming over, keep coming. Guys coming. Don't stop over there. Come over here. Then, now and never or never, my brothers and sisters, I need you, and all of you to unite and stand up for community justice for Yia Xiong. We needed to stand against police brutality, and it is real. On Saturday, February 11, 2023, Yia Xiong died at the scene in the hands of his protector. Say his name. Yia Xiong. 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 Thank you. On behalf of the community justice for Yia Xiong,
And his mother is here. We're going to be calling out all of the mothers of these injustices so that we can all join forces. There is strength in numbers. There is strength in numbers. So we're going to get all of everyone else to show up out here. And so we will now call forward the mother of Fernando Castillo. But also, is Yia's family here already? Did they speak already? Not yet. Okay, so first we're gonna call for Mr. Yia's family to say some words. The representative of Mr. Yia's family to come forward and say a few words. Then we'll have words from other impacted families that are out here today.
Đó nó cũng là gì tụ mòn ra nó chỉ mua kiện trang chẳng cho của tụi mình nụ thế to sao là thế to tới lúc số nào tôi hay vì do tạm lo món của tụi mình nụ to chỉ mua trang chẳng chỉ mua
Okay, that's good.
kiện trang chẳng
Yep, like that.
lỡ tôi nào lỡ chỉ tôi mua cho kiện trang chẳng mua chance cho của tụi mình nụ lỡ chỉ mua của tụi mình nụ tôi giả lý ít chút chè nụ nào của tụi mình nụ thì tao cho xe chỉ mua của tụi mình nụ nào của tôi xe cân cầu li của giờ ít tôi nên bảo là con chua là mua của tụi mình nụ nhớ là của xe thản đó của chỉ mua của tôi nụ là của mà giờ chỉ bao nó nhớ của tụi mình nụ to giờ chỉ mua kiện trang chẳng nếu như ít tôi năng chỉ bao lô mày cả lấy như chỉ mua trên trâu nữa lấy mua được to của chỉ xe cân cầu đi của tu xe hàng hai trâu ít trồng măng sợ đời bao hai tiền cho kế trong đi nọ nếu chỉ là ít tôi xe này ít tôi năng nếu cho xe tu là bây món chỉ tàu trả cá lò rồi nếu cho xe tu là chỉ ta mới xí năng tan thọ bây trồng măng nên bao hạt để tôi năng to chỉ trả cá lò rồi tôi ta ít xí năng nó là mà nó thế tôi thọ tan thọ bây trồng mấy cái tim măng tụ nó tụ yêu tụ mua măng mỏ tên là tên trừ tên tu chân thành sản chế tôn thọ bây cộng xe cộng trừ thọ cho kiện trang trang có tận đây là tham mua rồi nó ít dùng gì rồi có tận đây là sau đây một chủ mua cho kế có nhà nó mua ăn chỉ là có một cái xí thả xin cả xe thia cho nên nó ít dùng gì rồi nè ôi nó cho lăng từ mua xe nè sau đây giống như nhiều bao mua xe đi养狗chỉ do hạt tiền tụ tạm đua ở thế li mua xí xứ bây giờ bây sẵn là bây mua xí đi养狗bây giờ mua chạy ý giả thia bây giờ tụ xe cân cầu bây tụ năng tua rồi chứ bây giờ ủa chỉ tàu lý trả rồi nè nè bỏ bao hạt tiền bây tụ năng tua chứ tua mua là ý xí năng em này giờ ủa chị nè tôi hú nè tôi ba nè ủa cho nè tôi cho nè chỉ ba mua lô thả trong nè chỉ thả em này tôi cho chị này chỉ lấy một tua kia lấy tua chia sẻ mà cũng chỉ cần cầu lên á, cũng như chỉ cho nó yêu muốn chỉ này là ta khó thế, hay là nó tôi này xí nữa, lên nó xí.
The next guest speaker that will be representative part of the family is Dr. Veng, Dr. Padar Veng.
Thank you very much, everyone, for showing up today on this Sunday afternoon, and thank you for the organizers. I am here on behalf of the family, Yami. She requested that I speak about social justice. I am a professor of social work at St. Catherine University. Our work is social justice. We're directly connected to pursuing social justice for all people of the society. And so and if I don't do that work, then I'm not doing my job. If I'm not here today speaking about this, about social justice on behalf of my community, I'm not doing my part as a social work professor. In watching the video, and also I'm not a police, I do not know the job of police officers, but I do know that I need police officers in my life to protect me. But in the video, I did not see social justice for Yia. He did not present a direct threat to police. There was not time given to figure out what Yia needed, and in talking to the family, you know, as a Hmong person, you chỉ sao chỉ bản nhân lúc trẻ là muốn nhớ người lên đó nè, nhưng chỉ muốn sống muốn đó nè, để xin ra trẻ nên thấy hai tiếng, nếu mà cái nhớ xia, nhưng hạt tiền như một tôn tụ khen rồi tê mua sao nữa bà nhau lúc trẻ lòng rồi tê bá nữa nó ok rồi tới thì hơn trẻ cái bá nữa để số nhà cho thầu cơ rồi chỉ bá nữa. Okay, and so what I just said was that Yia was in a senior housing because he needed help. And in our Hmong community, we don't send our fathers and our grandfathers to go live in a senior housing by themselves. They live with family. They get support from family. And it was obvious that, yeah, he needed help, right? He was experiencing a mental health crisis in that moment. And instead of having police officers respond to that mental health crisis, his life was taken. And so the family wanted me to come up here and talk about the importance of social justice, the importance that when members of our own community, we are a collective community where we take care of our own. We don't send our own to go live in a senior housing by themselves. And the fact that he was there meant that he needed help. And the family is angered that he did not get the help that he needed, and instead his life was taken at the hands of police. And so I'm here with the family, and I will continue to stay committed to the family to make sure that we find justice for our family and for our communities. Thank you.
We thank you so much for coming out and standing for Mrs. Yia. We can only imagine we may be hurting as a community, but we can only imagine what his family is experiencing, being that this was an elder not only in our community, but an elder in their family. So we thank you all for building up the courage to be here today to speak on his behalf. We will now call forward another family that has experienced a murder, death, injustice here in this state of Minnesota. We will now call forward the mother of Philando Castile, Valerie Castile. Thank you.
I just want to say I'm sorry for your loss. And coming from me, I know exactly how you feel. I know, baby.
So sad. I'm not happy. They killed my brother. It's not right. I'm not happy.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Here we go again. If you guys don't know me, I'm Valerie Castile. I'm Philando Castile's mother. Philando was crucified July 6, 2016. He was honest and he told the truth, and it cost him his life. He was asked to present his driver's license, and in the process, in motion, he did relay to the officer that he did have a weapon in the car. And he didn't tell him to stop moving or anything like that. He just shot him. As a matter of fact, he took a better position. He didn't try to hide, and because he had an opportunity outside the car. He could have did something else to prevent murdering my son. He took a better position and stuck the gun in the car and shot my son 5 times, taking his life. I'm here today to stand in solidarity with this family. As a human being. I'm standing here as a human being, and to say that I'm sorry for your loss, unnecessary loss. Continue time after time. Our children and our community members are taken unnecessarily. There is something that could have been done. Something else could have been done. If they had taken the time. That's the thing, they don't take the time. When they come in our communities, they're not coming to negotiate. They're coming to kill. They are not coming to negotiate. They're not saying, well, let's get on the phone and call his mother. Let's call his sister to see if we can handle this situation differently. They don't do that for us. They come in with guns blazing. They come in with guns blazing and kill our community members. We have to do something together. We cannot win this battle just over here and over here and over here. We got to be right here, right here, together, right here, together, in order to make this thing work. In order to have them held accountable, we have to be together to do it. I can't do it by myself, and neither can you. And it hurts my heart that they are so insensitive. So insensitive, they will hunt you down. That man hunted my son for 2 miles before he decided to take his life. He knew what he was gonna do when he got out of that car and approached him. Just like they knew what they was gonna do when they got to these people's house. They was coming to kill because somebody said there was a weapon involved. He had something. You don't know what it was. Sometimes you got to mind your business. Because when you call them, they ain't coming to solve a problem. They coming to kill. Don't you understand? They coming to kill. They ain't coming to negotiate and try to see what's wrong. It was something wrong. He needed help, but they didn't want to help. That was too much time, too much work. Just like when they shoot our kids in the back, it's too much work to chase them down. So they shoot them in the back. We're here today, 2023, and we got to change some things. We got to get people in office that's willing to challenge these status quos. We need challengers. We need commitments. We need people in office that's gonna make the proper changes and not be afraid of what their constituents say or what their neighbors say. Oh, you a nigger lover, or that spit, or that mom. You know, they call us all kind of names in the locker room, but they'll play like they ain't hear it. You a lie. You heard it. But did you go to the chief and say, I don't think he should be on the street today because he ain't feeling well. He talking kind of crazy. I think he need to see somebody. They don't want to do that. They macho men. They macho men. They don't want to make it seem as if they weak. They are weak. They are cowards because they'll shoot you in your back. They'll shoot a elderly man.
That's right.
It's crazy. We have to do something different. If it means firing all their asses and get some new police. If it takes getting rid of all of them from the top to the bottom, that's what we need to fucking do. I'm tired of coming out here saying the same thing, asking for the same thing, and then what they give us is something that's been asked for 50 years ago. This ain't nothing new. Ain't none of this mess new. They just getting brand new. It ain't new. We've been crying and fighting. Martin Luther King lost his life for our rights, and every day you see our rights are being challenged. Y'all better pay attention. Ladies, ladies, you can't get an abortion. How somebody gonna tell you what to do with your body? And that's a right. Pay attention, because they picking at it. A little bit by little bit, they're trying to take our rights. So y'all need to pay attention, and we need to come together as human beings. It ain't nothing about the black man, the white man, the red man. We all human. We all bleed red, and I bet you any one of their asses, if one of their kids need a kidney, they'll take that black kidney. I bet you that. So we gonna stick together, we gonna stand together, we gonna keep on protesting, we gonna go in places that they don't want us to be in. Yes, we are. Thank you.
Say his name! 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 ready to get going on in this movement, and that actually her organization filed a lawsuit against the city to get them to release the footage of Mr. Yia's killing. They were not going to release that footage, and because of Communities United Against Police Brutality, a lawsuit was filed, and that's when they released the footage to the community. So this is going to be another hidden murder, just like the other murders in the community. I will call forward Michelle Gross with Communities United Against Police Brutality. Then we're going to gear up to get ready for our march, and we'll let you know the steps that we're going to take. Thank you, Michelle Gross.
Thank you. I'm so proud today to stand with this community to demand justice for the unjustified killing. The unjustified killing of Yia Xiong. We will never tolerate these unjustified killings. We cannot tolerate them. Most people don't know, but St. Paul has a rate of killing members of the community that is 3 times higher than Minneapolis. Did you know that? They are the deadliest department in the state and the 19th deadliest in the country. These are murderers. These are murderers, and yet time and time again, there is no justice. But we're not going to let that happen this time, are we? No! We are not going to let them get away with murdering an elderly man in his home. No! We're not tolerating it. This man was in his home, where he should have been safe. Yeah. Cops come in, and 30 seconds later, he's dead. This is unacceptable. No. He was not trying to harm the police. He was going into his apartment. The defense against edge weaponry is distance and barriers. The police closed the distance and they kicked away the barrier. And when they did that, they put themselves in peril and then used that to justify murdering an elderly man. This is unacceptable. We will not tolerate it, and we will get justice. We are reinvestigating this case. We are not going to rely on the official investigation, which is always designed to clear the police. It's always designed to cover for the cops. We're not relying on that. We as a community will investigate this ourselves. And it starts with demanding all of the data. And that's what we're doing. We're suing the city of St. Paul to get all of the data. And we're not going to wait until they get around with some investigation a year later. Hell no. We want the data right now. Now, where we can use it. Now. When do we want it? Now. When do we want it? Now. When do we want it? Now. And I'll tell you what else we want. Not any of these cops should be sitting in their house with their family tonight. They should be sitting in a damn jail. Prosecute the police! No justice! No peace! Prosecute the police! No justice! No peace! Prosecute the police! No justice! No peace! Prosecute the police! They have no business sitting in their home with their families, but Yia Xiong cannot be with his family.
We want Keith Ellison to prosecute this case. What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! Okay, so again, I always say this at the end, but I'm going to say it again right now before we take off, and then when we come back, we may do it again. We have a duty to fight for our freedom. We have a duty to win. We must love and support one another. We have nothing to lose but our change. We have a duty to fight for our freedom. We have a duty to win. We must love and support one another. We have nothing to lose but our change. We have nothing to lose but our change.
For the state of Yia Xiong! Yia Xiong! When do we want it? Now! When do we want it? Justice! When do we want it? Now! Whose streets? Our streets! 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 Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Yia Xiong! Yia Xiong! Yia Xiong! Yia Xiong! Yia Xiong! Yia Xiong! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! More lives that matter here! More lives they matter here! More lives that matter here! More lives they matter here! More lives that matter here! More lives they matter here! More lives that matter here! More lives they matter here! More lives that matter here! More lives they matter here! More lives that matter here! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! Say stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back! So that's all you're gonna say. I'm gonna say when our community is under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When our community is under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! What do we do? Stand up, fight back! What do we do? Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back! What do we do? Stand up, fight back! What do we do? Stand up, fight back! When our elders are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! What do we do? Stand up, fight back! What do we do?